Hello, this is Michael Devlin with the Michael Devlin Group and a quick Santa Clara County real estate report for November 2019. Well, let's break it down by building type to begin with. You can see that although sales are down overall slightly, about 1%, that's year over year, sales of townhomes are actually up. That's because of their desirability by many people over condominiums and their affordability compared to single-family homes. Over year-to-date sales, that would be January through November, were down more substantially year over year. Single-family condominiums and townhomes all down between 11 and 14%. If you look at a historical 9-year trend, you'll see that year-to-date 2019 are the fewest sales we've had in the past 9 years. We're down nearly 20% from the peak of 2012. The median price has remained flat for single-family homes, $1,250,000. Went down by $98,000, the median price for townhomes, and down about $30,000 year over year for condominiums. The sale to list price ratio asks the question of the list price, how much did the buyer offer and what was the accepted price. Notice that it's about 100%, a little over, a teensy bit under, but about 100%, which is actually the sign of a seller's market, of a strong market. Typically, the listing prices are a ceiling and people are generally getting less. When the property sells, it's generally selling on average for about what it was listed for. Months of inventory asks the question, if we took all of the current inventory and we divided that number by the number of sales we've had in the last 30 days, how many months of inventory do we have at any particular moment? Now, it's less than 1 month for townhomes, a little over 1 month for single-family homes, and a little under 2 months of inventory for condominiums. Is this a buyer or seller's market? Well, this is solidly in a seller's market. Notice if we look at this particular chart, and some of them, by the way, defined a seller's market as going for even more months of unsold inventory, but you can see we're still in a seller's market with less than 2 months of unsold inventory, and in some cases less than 1 month. Days to sell, home goes on the market, how many days does it take before a buyer has made an offer and the offer has been accepted? For single family homes, that was 18 days in November of 2019, 28 for condominiums and 17 for townhomes. Predictions for 2020, I got my crystal ball fixed and we're ready to make predictions. One thing we need to be careful of in Silicon Valley is to remember that all real estate is local. And there are national pundits talking about what's happening nationally. There are people talking about what's happening in California. But what this chart shows is that Santa Clara County oftentimes reacts differently than California or the nation as a whole in terms of its prices going up and going down. If we look just at our area, and we start with the San Francisco, Oakland, Hayward, California area, and I realize this is a Santa Clara County report, I'll get to that, the sales growth is predicted to go down 4.5%, and prices are actually predicted to drop in the San Francisco market. Now, down in Silicon Valley, however, San Jose, Sunnyvale, Santa Clara, although sales are predicted to drop a little bit more, prices are still predicted to go up about 2.1%. Now, mortgage rates are predicted to sort of stay about the same, maybe even go down a little bit, but should be about 3.7% for 2020, but then stuff could happen, we don't know. Buyers' purchasing power is actually increasing right now because of the lower interest rates, and even if you have an increase in the price of homes but a decrease in interest rates at the same time while wages are going up a little bit, the net result of all this is that purchasing power is higher right now for buyers than it's been in a long time. Economists are pushing back the recession timetable. They were asked, when do you expect the recession to start? Some think next year, some think the year after. How much it's going to be and when, we're not entirely sure. Rents are going up and are predicted to continue to go up. It might be a good time to buy a property because now the prices have stabilized somewhat and the inventory has increased. That's what I look like. I'm a real estate consultant, residential and commercial. If you're interested in finding out what your property is worth in today's changing real estate market, reach out to me. If you'd like to buy something and get the best deal possible and want to know some strategies about how to do that, reach out to me. I would love to help you.